There's an entrance group as a doorway. It is double, as I told you. We installed the dome right in the parking lot. Now let me show you around. The entrance group is double and insulated. Why is it double? Because it has two doors. Here we are now passing through the wall of inflated chambers. What have we done about the floor here? As I've already shown you at the parking lot, we put insulation right over pavement bricks, placed laminate on top, and that's it. We've been working this way for 4 years. It is also feasible to install such panoramic windows equipped with blinds. As for the light transmittance of the fabric, it is partly cloudy today, but there is more than enough light inside, so that up to 100 people are working in this office. Our collapsible structures can be used to set up all kinds of offices, meeting rooms, changing rooms, and clean areas. The dome can be divided inside with inflatable partitions like this. They can reach either to the office like here or to the wall. The space is divided into a design office and an industrial area I'll show you later. Further on, we have developed and manufactured such WCs, modules. Their area is around 2 by 2 square meters. Let me show you how they look inside. They are provided with eyebolts for rearrangements, and they are connected to city supply networks. That's how the toilets look like. I'm going to move away now for better view. Now to heating, if at all, it is connected through these high ventilation portals. This portal is pretty high, isn't it? A duct comes through the portal and enters the distributor or recuperator, which delivers warm air into the dome in many jets with destratification system blades to drive warm air downwards. WC modules are connected to city networks via plumbing modules like this. It is similar to the entrance group we have just inspected, and it's meant for city networks to enter the dome through. Also, if a dome is small enough, heating and air conditioning pipelines can be entered through such a module. We have a design bureau here. Now we will proceed to the industrial area. Here in the workshop, the tiles I was telling you about weren't an issue at all. We laid them right upon the paving stones. We also have another WC module installed here. The dome is made up of inflated arch-shaped customized chambers which are tied together. Do you see those small black pads? Those are eyelets through which two chambers are bound together with a piece of rope. Each eyelet can withstand up to 100 kilos of distributed load, which allows us to suspend pretty heavy lighting fixtures, destratification and exhaust systems over the electroplating zone, welding zone and the like. Here is our workshop. The fabric is very well washable, since that's where welding operations are carried out here, and a laser cutting and polymer coating machines are stationed. So over the last 4 years they have produced a lot of grime which settled on the chambers. Look at how well the grime is being removed. The washing procedure has just started, and you can see a light streak the water jet is leaving on fabric, but we need a lift to have the operator perform the washing at a height. As for the gate, it is an inflatable one, the cheapest option. There are also solid, swing, roller, sectional types available. Here are tiles, you see. It is very easy to disassemble. Now I'll show you how they are laid. As I told you yesterday, it's the tenon and mortise connection. Once again, here is our laser cutting and polymer coating machines. Well, look at the seams. This is how it is assembled and disassembled, and the hole can be easily cleaned. Now I'll show you that we put it right on the paving bricks. Here used to be the parking lot. Here the tiles are laid. Now a few words about the anchoring. Look, each chamber is attached to a few small anchors. I'll forward you snapshots. Here are the anchors which fasten all the dome chambers and covering and keep them firmly in place. Can you see the anchors driven into the concrete? Blower system. Now I'm going to show you a more expensive #1 blower system. Please cast the last glance at the industrial area. Here we have the 22-meter wide arch with the height of 11 meters. That's where the gantry crane is running. The heating pipe work enter the workshop through the high ventilation portal as well, just as in the design bureau, only here it is simpler and there is a diluter installed to distribute warm air through the space, with the fans about stirring it. This is the blower system to keep the chambers inflated. The pressure now is 3.14 to 3.15 kilopascal, which makes around 1/300 bar. The cylinders are in the way here. I'll try to open it a little. I'm not sure if it's visible or not. What we have here are two blowers, one backup. They can be started simultaneously for quick distension of the arch chambers. Let me repeat, this is a standard efficiency blower system plus a rechargeable battery and an option to connect a generator. Here it is. There is a lot of software too and a weather station into the bargain, and I won't be able to demonstrate it because it's too high. We are gauging wind speed, atmospheric pressure, air temperature, and depending on these data, the system automatically inflates or deflates the chambers. Here the eyelets are better visible. You can see how the chambers are tied to each other. In case of emergency like chamber rupture or electricity failure, a text message can be sent to up to 5 subscribers. In case of need, a smart home video surveillance unit can be supplied for an additional fee. Look, the pressure is very insignificant. I can press it in easily. A chamber rupture can be easily repaired without dome function interruption. We punched it on purpose. You can see the patch here, like on a bicycle tire tube. Here the eyeballs are better visible. That's how the chambers get tied to each other. Well, the anchors have been demonstrated. That's about all. I'll show you the different tiling of options after I come home back to the office. Therefore, regarding your question about the tiles, we have covered the entire dome floor with them. Let me repeat, the tiles are easy to assemble and disassemble, so I'll show you the fasteners now. If you need more information, please let us know. Have a nice day.